ugly. Hey besties, it's Becca. In today's video, we are doing a bleaching and also a bleach bath on my hair because I have to rant about how much I hate my hair color right now, and I just need to be back to the Barbie blonde that I was meant to be. And then also we have other two colors that I need you guys to pick for my next video. And it's going to thunder and lightning soon, so I'm trying to film this video. Yeah, let's just get into the video right now. Hello, we are back with a bleaching, my favorite time of the month. Yeah, like I said earlier, it is going to lightning and thunder soon, so I'm lucky that I have a little bit of daylight right now, and I'm trying to just get out there. Also, I was in a car accident. Someone hit my car on the freeway going about like 90 kilometers, about 100, and someone just right into my car. It was the whole stressful ordeal because about 4 months ago, someone did a hit and run on my car. Okay, I got two cars. It was a very scary situation. My kids were not in the car, so no one was hurt, but still, it was a really fast pace and it was a really high impact on my car. So, yeah, we're going today to go pick up a rental and put my car in the shop. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, I have been working on this for a very long time, and I have put my sweat and my tears into creating this, okay? And if you guys have been here for a very long time, you guys know that my whole dream was to create my very own first merchandise. I know. I could cry. I'm not gonna cry because I just did my makeup. I just love sweaters. I love cozy, comfy, baggy sweaters. That's what I live in, and that's what I wanted to make. Isn't it so cute? Oh my gosh. Like, I can't tell you guys how long it took me to figure out the process because it's actually embroidery. I don't know if the colors are picking up. It's embroidery, so it means thread. So it won't come off in the wash or anything. So I wanted good quality sweaters, okay, that will not come off in the washer machine because vinyl, you know, like that shiny vinyl, that stuff comes off sometimes. Like this stuff, okay, this stuff comes off sometimes, and then it starts to get like jaggedy, as you can see, like there's like cracks and stuff. This will never happen with this because it's thread. So I think it is like USD $43. I'm not gonna lie, like my first couple of orders, I had to pay out of pocket because I messed up on the pricing wise to convert it into Canadian dollar because, as you know, Canadian dollar is literally sewage. So yeah, I ended up having to pay out of pocket for the shipping, which is no big deal because I love you guys and I don't care. But still, I had to pay out of pocket. So I had to like pause the website so no one could like order anything because hello. I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, which size do I go with? I have all sizes. I have small, medium, large, XL, XXXXL, whatever you guys need, I got it for you, okay? Look at this. Look how cute. And it's so fuzzy and like cozy. Like the material inside is like fleece, so it's really cozy inside. Look at this. Look how cozy. Look, I got sweatpants on right now. Look, I'm just gonna go cuddle on my couch and just eat some candy. For pricing wise, I believe it's $43 USD. Canadian, it's a bit more because our dollar sucks. And it's about, I think, 60 bucks each. I'm posting the link down below. It is on my Etsy shop. It is so cute. I love it. We had elections in Canada where we were voting for our new prime minister. It's not president in Canada. A lot of US people, or even not US people, don't know that. You're booze Canadian here. And of course, I vote. My whole family votes. Canada's been going through a lot. You guys know. We're struggling. We're like keeping We're keeping every cent in our pockets as we can because, hello, it is hard living here in Canada. Wella's Bleach. It's the Blondor Bleach. This is dust-free lightener. It came out with really good results. And I do recommend using Wella Developer. I am using an oil-based developer, which I've already used it once and it's not recommended, don't do it. Only use regular developer. This is an oil developer. And I just figured that out, but it still works. But you know, there could be a day where it does chemically react and then I lose all my hair. I have regular developer in my cupboard by one and only, but I want 7. Like, am I just blonde or blonde? This only does, I believe, 6 levels of lift. And I don't really need that much lift, to be honest, because, hello. Blonde Me Bleach does 9 levels of lift. A really good bleach, but I just find that it expands way too much when I do have it on my head. And that can be a problem for a lot of people because it can cause breakage from going on the already blonde hair. I already do overlap anyways because if I don't, then I get a banding. So I always like to go in between like the roots and the blonde just so that it like blends nicely. Yeah, I found that it expanded way too much with Blonde Me Bleach, and Wella does expand, but not as bad. This in here, and I'm gonna pour a little bit more because I think I'm gonna have to do a bleach bath 100%. And if you don't know about bleach baths and how wonderful it is with discoloration, stay tuned and keep watching. I'm gonna use 7 developer, and the reason why I'm using an oil-based developer, because I've already done it, and I want 7 and I don't want 10. I'm trying to do minimum damage, no damage. I want healthy virgin hair, okay? I want hairs that the gods have blessed. That's why I'm doing 7 developer. I could have a reaction. You never know on this channel, but I always tell you. I always tell you if I'm having a reaction. And if people were wondering if this bleach stinks, it does have like a little tiny smell to it once you start adding the developer to it. Yeah, like you could definitely smell it when you're mixing. The Blonde Me Bleach does not have a smell. It smells floral. Yeah, it's really nice trying all these bleaches because you really get to know like what products work for you, what products you don't like, what products are like the best, what products keep your hair on your head. My hair, okay, I can't tell you. The last color I did, it was beautiful and all, okay? I felt like Marilyn Monroe with that white hairdo. But, you know, after it faded, it turned ugly. Like, ugly. You see that? Ugly. Like, what is that? This is what I look like. I'm not gonna be some kind of professional hairstylist coming on here with, like, beautiful satin hair. I'm a girl that does her hair at home, okay? Saving thousands of dollars. And I'm here to share my experiences with what I try. As you see, I did not use my metal whisker, even though you guys know I love my metal whisker. I am, when I do my order on Cosmetic World next, I'm gonna buy a plastic one, okay? I will, because plastic is always the way to go. Plastic does not react with anything. It's always metal that reacts. That's why I always tell you guys never to use hair ties that have metal on it because your hair will break off. That's why I use these. This video is already really long and I'm sorry, okay? But I'm the type of person that just, I'm a bit slow. I have this big mirror here, okay? You see how long this is? I bought this from Walmart for 10 bucks or 12 bucks. It's one of those mirrors that are really long, and my closet doors, they're made out of mirrors, like, you know, like the sliding sliding doors. Well, I put this behind me and then have that whole sliding door mirror in front of me, and then I do the back of my head. So yeah, that there's actually quite a bit of it. There are videos on my channel of me actually doing the back of my head, but it's just not good lighting and it's bad quality usually, but you can see the gist of it. But yeah, We use the oil developer, and see, it does expand. Like, there's a bit of my hair in there from brushing my hair. Oh my God. It does expand, as you can see. It's very fluffy in here. Maybe we should add some more developer. You can never go wrong. Like, this is what I tell people. Like, I don't measure because I've probably measured 1,000 zillion times of improper measurements, but it always bleaches. So that's the thing. You know, obviously it's good to measure and have the right amount, which is like 1 for 2 for bleaching, which means that you have like 1 ounce of bleach, let's just say, okay, 1 ounce. You're gonna add 2 ounces of developer. So it's the same thing with like usually like Wella toners. You're going to do 1:2 ratio. That's what that means. You never want to have too little, because then you can tell it gets all flaky and powdery, and then you know that you didn't add too much developer. But you're looking for like a cream developer based. This is not a good example because it's expanding, and the oil developer, it's not recommended for it. But I want 7 developer, and did you guys know that Wella developer, there's no 7? It only goes 10, 20, 30, 40. So what the heck? I have to use now 10 developer forward on. That will be an experience itself, because I wonder if it'll be the same comparisons as a 7 developer. Oh my God, this is a perfect example, okay? You see that banding? There's actually a banding right there. You can see it. There's yellow, then there's the blonde, and then there's the roots. But you can see it really good right there of why I overlap. And people always get mad at me when I overlap, but there's a reason why. I don't know if the camera picked it up. Okay, hold on. Let me get closer. Do you guys see that? There's a banding there of yellow hue, and then my actual blonde hair color, and then my root color. So that's why it's important to never just do your roots, because then you'll have that discoloration. Oh, see, oh God, I got too much product. It's even like good to have 2 of these, just that like you have a brush that doesn't have so much bleach all over it, because I also find that's really annoying. Sometimes it gets on the other hair, but this brush is really good. That's why I always recommend it to people, because it's very small and you can get like little spaces and stuff like that really easily, and it doesn't stick to the other hairs. And make sure you really saturate when you are bleaching, because we are using 7 developer and it dries out really fast. So you really want to coat it with some good bleach thickening. Like, you know, you really want it on there, you know? Don't be shy. I'm in that phase of life right now where like everything is hitting me sideways. It's like one of those life like moments, you know, like there's lots going on in my life. Every day I'm like constantly like busy running, and on top of that, like I need to film because hello, I have like my whole YouTube channel that I love, and it's like something that I'm so passionate about. I love my YouTube channel. It's my favorite thing. It is like my hobby, like my relaxed time, okay, where I get to like pretend I have friends, like I'm talking to you, but like I really am talking to you, but like I really am not, like, you know, I'm talking to my phone. But I like having my friends, you guys, to like hear me and rant about everything and whatever. Some people don't like it, which if you don't like it, boo-boo, this isn't a channel for you, because we keep it 100% real on here. I gotta do my garden as well. Like in the front of my house, I have like a big garden, and I usually fill it with like wood chips. I have like geraniums that I bought from Costco, but I was waiting for them to come out last year because I bought them the previous year at the end of the year. And my mother said that they would come back the next year. Well, they didn't. So if they don't come back, I'm pulling them out this year because they're just wasting my time just existing with their branches there. And then I have rose garden. Sorry, I don't have a rose garden. I have roses in my garden, rose bushes. I love rose bushes. They're my favorite. and I have one in my backyard and one in my front yard, and I just love rose bushes. They're just such a vibe and they smell so good. Also with 7th Developer, you don't have to like have anxiety about like, oh my gosh, like how long am I leaving it on my head? Because it is 7th Developer and it will dry out. So you don't have to like have such anxiety that, oh my gosh, it's developing too much. It'll dry out, don't worry. So you can take your time with like bleaching. You know, it's not as like potent as like 20 Developer. A lot of people say to me, oh, well, I don't see the difference between 20 Developer and 7 Developer and 10 Developer. Oh, I do, baby. Okay, I do. I do want to try Redken's toners as probably the next order that I'm going to do, because Redken has some cute colors, but to be honest, most of them are really ugly. Just being honest. I think there's only like one, and it's called Pina Colada, I think it's called. And that one I wouldn't mind trying. My mom also, see, this is what I'm telling you. I've been through a lot. My mom hurt her foot, her ankle. It was like all blue and purple and stuff. So that was like a big ordeal event. Actually, it happened the same day that someone hit my car. My mom was actually at my house and she was watching my 2 kids as usual. Mom, like grandma duty. And I guess my mom put like a blanket down because I have wood floors. So I guess my mom put a blanket down so the kids could play with Lego. And so when my mom went to go walk on the blanket, I guess she slipped, and she slipped backwards and hurt her ankle. And as someone that is in her young days, my mother, okay, it's more easier for her to hurt herself, which was a very scary thing. It wasn't a nice day, let me tell you. I feel like everything hits you in threes for some reason, and it's definitely hit me in threes, and I'm still working on things. That was one of the things that happened. I know there was like more, it'll come to mind slowly. I do have to bleach my eyebrows because they are they are ratchet. My daughter's bed broke. I bought like a Costco bed for $500, almost like $600, okay, from Costco. It broke. It was like this really nice like little wood twin bed, and it broke. So I have a new bed coming from Wayfair. I've never tried Wayfair beds, but Costco right now doesn't have any good beds except fabric beds. And I just simply don't believe in fabric beds, like the headboard fabric with toddlers. You guys know, if you're a mother, you know. Fabric is just not the way to go when you have little kids. Hopefully it's what the picture says. I've never ordered from Wayfair, and I still spent $600, so it better be good quality bed. All my children's beds are wood, and my bed is wood. I don't know. I feel like they're easier to clean. They look more elegant. And yeah, I just like wood. Comment down below if you have ordered from Wayfair and you've had bad experiences. Let me know. So yeah, everything's just been hitting me every angle. Look at that. Like that just hit me in the angle too. Make sure you keep the bleach as well, because you might have to go back and like redo it and make sure it's like hydrated, your bleach, so it keeps lifting. This bleach only does 7 levels of lift, so that's about what I need, but we want the full lift. We do have quite a bit left, and it's very fluffy still. It looks like icing, honestly. It looks so fluffy. So I'm gonna do a bleach bath with that, but I'm not gonna mix it until I come back. What you'll need is shampoo and water. So I have a cup here that has water in it, and I'm just gonna do the formula with you guys when I come back, because you have to use it right away or else it stops working. So when you do a bleach bath, make sure you put it on your head as soon as you mix it, and basically get it on as fast as you can. Don't even use a brush. I'm gonna be leaving mine on for like 3 minutes. That's it. I don't want any damage. I'm just trying to release the pigment from the other hair dye that I did, the toner, whatever it was, I don't know. It'll look nice, okay? Trust the process. I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back, and I think it's been incubating enough. I'm gonna pop this sucker off. It's looking promising. That's all I can say. Yeah. I have my bleach here. We're doing the bleach bath now. Hopefully it's enough. I'm gonna take some shampoo. It doesn't matter what kind of shampoo. You're just gonna put some shampoo in it. It doesn't need to be, you know, stress worthy about how much shampoo. I wanna say I do 1 pump, 2 pump, 3 pump, 4 pump, 5 pump. Okay, 5 pumps of Schwarzkopf shampoo if you want to be precise. It doesn't matter though what shampoo you use. For water, I want to say you put 2 teaspoons ish. 1.5, 2 teaspoons of water. You're gonna mix it up real fast. Timer is ticking right now. It starts. You're gonna mix it up as fast as you can, and you're gonna slap it onto your head. By the time that you use a brush and do it all over, it's not gonna work. So I do it really fast, rub it in. Like I said, I don't need it that long on my head. I just need it a little bit, like 2 minutes-ish, so we can start fading out the color that I have in my head. On my head, not in my head. Oh, it feels so good. After you haven't washed your hair in so long and you like massage your scalp. Final results with using Wella's Blondor bleach the second time we've tried it. I just can't get enough of it. I love it so much. It's amazing. It does 7 levels of lift maximum, which if you're doing a regular bleaching every single month, this should be fine for you. And as well, I'm only using 7 Developer, which is an oil-based developer. I don't recommend using it, but yeah, I just want 7 Developer. I don't want 10. I want 7. I will be buying Wella's Developer, which is going to be a level 10. And I might as well buy their 20 because with their toners, it's required 20 Developers. So I'll pick up both of those. And I know they have big jugs of it on the cosmetic world. I buy everything on there. It's really cheap. Like their Wella toners are like $6, and at Sally Beauty they're like $15 Canadian. Like robbery. So check out the link down below if you want to purchase some Wella Blondor bleach because I really love it. The smell of it is very mild, but there is a smell. It doesn't bug you. Like there's no like, oh my god, my eyes are watering. It's very mild, the smell, but there is a smell. And we also did a bleach bath with the Wella's bleach, which we've never done before. I've never used their bleach, and I've never done a bleach bath with Wella's bleach. You guys see that shine? I feel like Wella is such a gentle bleach and it doesn't harm the hair. It doesn't dry out the hair. And I feel like as a girl that does a lot of bleachings every single month, it's important to have a bleach that doesn't suck all the life out, you know what I mean? It also helps that we're only using 7 Developer. I'm really curious on the Developer if it's going to lift the same and maybe better. I don't know, we'll see. That's something that we'll have to find out in a couple of weeks when we do another bleaching. I also want to bleach my hair way sooner than a month. I don't know, like I feel like by the time that it gets to the last week and I need to bleach my hair just looks so awful and I can't stand it. So maybe I'll do a bleaching every 3 weeks because I just hate it. I hate the look of roots. This is the Barbie blonde that I was telling you guys how I was wanting to go back to this kind of color because I just feel like it suits my skin tone so much better than an ash now. I don't know. Like my feelings are changing towards ash blondes. I love the Barbie blonde. For my next video, we are going to be trying Wella's hair color. It's a permanent hair color and it's in the shade 12N. High Lift Blonde. I'm so excited because this color looks so divine and gorgeous on the picture. Who knows what it'll look like on me, because I find I can never, you know, trust a swatch until I have it on my head. That's why I created this YouTube channel, so it could help others and it could help me. It is a high lift, so if you're wondering if you could just use a high lift on your roots and your rest of your hair so you don't have to do a bleaching, for me, I would say no. I've used high lifts and it does not lift my roots to a level 10 that what I'm used to, like right now. I would never do it. I usually do a bleaching and then a hair color or a toner. I have always been like that. Same with doing a bleach bath. I will do my roots and then I'll do a bleach bath on the rest of my hair, because if you do a bleach bath just on your roots, it's not gonna lift to this color. Because I leave it on longer. And because it's a bleach bath and it's more gentle on the hair than just strictly using pure bleach on your roots. But I'm super excited for this one. I'll be doing this one in a couple of days, so subscribe so you can watch if it's a fail or not. You do need 20 developer, and I have 20 developers, so that's a good thing. I do have this one, which is Wella, and it is a toner, I believe. I don't know. It's a permanent cream hair color, but the thing is, it's a cool lightest blonde, and I really don't want to do any more cool right now. I think I'm gonna wait on it until I feel a bit frisky enough to do the cool blonde, since we just did one, right? This one looks like it's more up my valley of vibes right now with like being like a Barbie blonde, but it's more cool down a bit. So I'm super excited for that. I will be doing that in a couple days. This video is already really long, and subscribe. Check out my merchandise in my Etsy shop. If you do end up buying, make sure you tag me on Instagram so I can post you and just show my love back to you guys. Thank you for supporting me, and give this video a like if it's only if you like it, and if you think I did a good job. Hopefully you think I did a good job. I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys in my next freaking video. Bye guys.